I ran to the bathroom, and so I was like, I'm gonna mute my mic, that way no one has to hear that. But what you do need to hear is my voice now that Mecha Mondays is back. I'm Austin Walker. Joining me, this big mech on the title screen to Into the Breach, which is the new game by Subset Games, currently only available on PC, $15, Linux, Mac coming soon. They've said they will consider other platforms, investigate other platforms after that at some point. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I mean, that means there's no plans right now, right? Those specific plans. If you don't know Subset Games, remember FTL kind of took the world by storm 5 years ago or so. This is their first follow-up to FTL, so it has been a minute since we heard from those folks. This is Into the Breach. It is a run-based mech tactics game, which means it is exactly my shit. And I feel like maybe the best bet is to just kind of hop in and start showing you how things go. So here's kind of our start screen. You go in to every game as a three mech squad rather. And there are a bunch of cool mech squads. Let's just start with the very basic ones here called the Rift Walkers, because my name is in it. That's one of my many AKAs, aka Rift Walker. And you also have a time traveler, and each time traveler, of which there are a bunch, you see these are the ones that I've unlocked, has certain special abilities. And the reason that they're time travelers is because the world ends over and over again. I think that the very quick and dirty pitch on this game is it is Edge of Tomorrow meets Pacific Rim. And so you are a time traveler who is stuck reliving the destruction of the world over and over and over again. So it goes, and you're trying to keep it from happening. So there are all these different characters who all have different abilities. Like the first one that you start as is Ralph Carlson, who gets bonus XP. I've recently unlocked Bethany Jones starts every mission with a shield by default. Those characters level up, and you can continue with them from run to run, keeping their level experience. But sometimes you decide maybe I want to change and do a different one. One more last big thing before we kind of dive in and I start showing off how the game works is that, like FTL, progression in this game, besides this kind of time traveler XP system, is largely about these achievements, right? So if I hop over here, each of the squads has a set of achievements. That's what these 3 medals are. And whenever you get one of those medals, you get a medal. And then once you can trade in those medals to unlock new squads, basically, right? You also get medals from certain random achievements, right? So things like finish a corporate island without taking any damage, or other things that might make any sense here. If you haven't played before, unlock a new squad in general just gives you a point so that you can spend that and unlock more stuff. But let's hop in so you know what all of this means in any way. This is just the very default set. This is the first combat mech squad, the Rift Walkers. And so what we have here is we have a punchy mech called the combat mech, which can punch things. It not only does it do damage, it does knockback, very important. The cannon mech, which does less damage, still does knockback, but is ranged. And then the artillery mech, which damages one thing, can't shoot immediately next to it because it's artillery, think Advanced Wars here, and does knockback. And I know what you're thinking, that's a lot of knockback. This game is all about knockback. All right, listen up. Our primary objective is to hold these islands. We do that, we might just have a chance at winning the war. Each pilot has their own dialogue and stuff, and sometimes it's very specific. The last time I started up a game with her, she was like, oh wow, I don't even exist in this timeline, but my mom and my stepdad is still alive, or something like that. And it's like, okay, cool, very, very little things. So you pick one of the islands to start with. By default, only Archive Inc. is available, so we're going to start there. We're going to pretend that this is a fresh run, basically. The Archive Inc. is a museum island that recreates old Earth as it was before the oceans rose and nearly wiped out humanity. There was a little undercurrent of environmentalism in this game, of just oh, the world is terrible because we fucked up, because we did bad things. And all of the remaining humans live on these terrible megacorp islands that seem like they kind of suck. Let's quickly hop in here and take a look at each mech is sort of the ships of FTL, in that they have unique upgrades and slots and stuff that you can put stuff into. They're not as complex as a full ship, but because I have Camilla already leveled up a bunch, she has an extra point in her reactor, which means she has an extra point to put into something. I'm going to pop it right into move, being able to move around gives you a lot of extra abilities, a lot of extra, not abilities, extra possibilities when it comes to tactics, right? So here we go. Archive Inc. head office. If you are from the future, you'll find our island is even further back in time than you expected. If not for the Vec, I'd have loved to have given you a tour of the old Earth relics. This fucking rich motherfucker. So, the way the game kind of plays out is that you get these missions based on regions inside of any given island, and doing them kind of then scouts the neighboring regions to then let you do stuff there. So we have a choice here. We can either go to Forgotten Hills, where there is a Vec threat. The Vec are bug people, which is fun. And our objective there is to defend the tanks, which are these two little tanks that you can kind of see on the preview map. Or we can go to Archival Flats, where the mission is do not kill the volatile Vec, which means one of these Vec is going to explode and we're not allowed to blow it up. I hate that mission. Each of these islands has a set number of missions that are kind of rolled out across a single playthrough. And I also don't like that I only get 1 star from this. Star is our reputation, and you spend those after you complete an island to get upgrades. And so I tend to go to this like any sort of 2-star or star plus lightning bolt thing, because lightning bolt is your power grid, which in a second, as I'll explain, is your overall health. Let's hop into Forgotten Hills. We've got engineers working on 2 old Earth tanks in this region. They should be up and running shortly after you arrive. All right. Time to deploy these things. What do we have here? We have a leaper to start out with, which is like a big like mantis bug monster. They're all bug monsters pretty much. They jump, they can move 4 spaces, and they leap, which means I think that means that they can just like leap over you. You can't block them easily. And then they do 3 damage if they hit. They're really weak. They only have 1 HP or 2 HP. Normally 1, but this other creature is giving it a bonus 1. But they do 3, which is very heavy, whereas this hornet can move really far, 5. It's flying, which means water doesn't affect it, but it can only do 1 damage. And then we have this soldier scion, which is like a big floating squid, and this one gives all other enemy Vec plus 1 HP as long as it's alive. So I want to fucking kill that thing immediately. So I'm going to put my combat mech here. I'm going to put my cannon mech here for now, and then artillery here. I'm still really bad. Like, I've played probably 12 hours of this game, maybe more, and I'm still pretty bad at like open deployment, like early deployment. Here's one of my favorite things in the game. Everyone in the little cities around is like, I knew they'd come. Like, I'm so excited. They're here to save us. It's the Riftwalkers. It's really good. So you will immediately see what this game is truly actually about. 1, every enemy shows what they're going to do in the next turn. They jump right away, they set themselves up after the first turn, but then they go like, all right, here is what's going to happen. It is 100% honest. It is like there's no random rolls. There's like 99% no random rolls. I'll tell you what the 1% random roll is and why I'm okay with it in a second. They just say, hey, here's what we plan to do in the next turn. And so, for instance, this Hornet is going to attack this civilian building. And when a civilian building gets hit, it damages the power grid. And when the power grid hits 0, we lose. This is the equivalent of your hull in FTL. This is your real, true, overarching run-based HP. Like, this is the thing you need to protect, which means it's not even about protecting your mechs. It's good to protect your mechs. If you protect your mechs, your pilots get to level up, and then when they level up, they get better. So you do want to protect your mechs. Also because, as the Wu-Tang Clan said, protect your mech. But what you really don't want to happen is have civilians get hurt. Your primary job is protecting civilians. And so that is one really cool, and I think gets to something about the genre in a way that not every other instance of one of these games does. Or not one of these like mech games in general. Like really gets to the genre heart of what mechs are, which I'll talk about in my review, which should be out tomorrow. And then also, it is just like a cool way of communicating, like, very clearly and transparently what your tactical options are. Because it's one of those games where when you make a mistake, most of the time it's because you didn't see something. It's not because something wasn't shown. So other things on the map right now. These little red things, it's Emergence Day also, clearly, because the Vec are coming, and they're not great. So they're going to pop up here and here next turn, unless I or another, or one of them stands on top of that tile, and you can block that. So you could like, I could march, for instance, I could just march this artillery unit right on top of that, and it'll block that Vec from coming up, but also it'll do 1 damage to me for that turn. And it doesn't block it forever, it only blocks until I move off. So you can kind of end up in some tricky situations. But let's kind of play fast and loose here. I know I want to kill this thing, I do 2 damage, punch the shit out of it, boom, done. That drops this one's damage, or its health back down to 1, so I can now shoot it off of me. You see that it has me webbed up, which means I can't move, but I can still shoot. Peace. And then I'm going to move this one over here, and I think just take that shot. That should kill it. No, it won't kill it. It'll only do 1 damage. So here's a nice thing. You can always undo your moves. It's huge. So I'm not going to hit it directly. Instead, I'm going to shoot here and knock it away. I think that's my play here. And immediately you can see, like, all right, well, maybe I should block it once. So I could go down here, and I could shoot here, knock it towards me 1, and then also block. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. There we go. This mouse is moving very slow, and it's killing me. It's okay. Actually, it's not okay. I'm going to Alt-Tab really quick. We're gonna mess with mouse settings. Where is that at? Oh, I got it. It's in here. Oh my god, it's killing me. It's been a long time since I've used this mouse. Why is this not flipping between these quick enough? I feel like maybe my home mouse is like way more sensitive now. That's better. Okay. Yeah, okay. Welcome back. All right, so I missed whatever happened in between turns because I was fucking with my mouse. Good job, me. Okay, what was happening was 3 more Vec are going to show up next turn. 1 of them popped out, and it's this Firefly, which does like a shooty damage type thing. But I'm not too worried about that, because what I'm going to do is step 1. Let's see, what's step 1 going to be? I thought step 1 was going to be shoot this one away. Much damage? That one has 3 damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, I can just move. So I can't. If I move into water, you can't shoot from water, which is a problem. I could. Oh, let me see if I can do this. Let's see if this works the way I want it to. No, that'll hurt that. Let me undo that move. Can I go back 1 more? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to back up with my artillery shot, and then I'm going to shoot here, which is going to knock this big flyy bug into this shooty bug for a little bit of damage. It's also going to knock that tank back a little bit out of harm's way. Then I'm going to zoom up here with my big prime mech and do that punch again, which will kill the floaty bug, but not the shooty bug. And then I'm going to rush in with the cannon to clear the board. Boom, and I'm blocking one of the incoming Vec for the next round. Yeah, being able to undo a move is great. You also get 1 full turn reset per battle, which is also fucking great. I will say one thing: you can't, if you do a move, I'll show it in this next turn, just so that so you see what I'm talking about. All right, I got 2 more. Do my yes, hell yes. The archive tanks just came up and running, which is my favorite part of this sequence always. They do 0 damage, but they can do knockback, which is great. So here's the thing that I'll, for instance, show really quick. Is like if I move this guy here, and then I like move this one over here, and then take this shot, it will lock that archive tank in place because I've already, once you take a shot, whatever the current board state is, that stays the same. You can't undo a move after a shot is done of any kind, any sort of attack. So always kind of make sure your things are you're not moving things and forgetting that you moved them. It's a very important tip. So actually let's undo both of those now so that I don't make a mistake. All right, so that one has 3 health. Those both have 2. All right, what should I do here? Let's see. Knock that one off. The thing to remember is I just win in 2 turns. I don't have to, like, there's no boss on every stage or anything like that. I just have to last another 2 turns, and obviously I get XP from getting kills, which is great, but it's not the end of the world if I don't kill them all. And I get my bonus objective just from keeping these 2 tanks safe. Very important. I'll knock that into the water, but that's okay. And that would do 1 damage. All right, I think I'm just gonna knock this one away with... Try to get fancy, and I shouldn't be trying to get fancy is the thing. I kind of want to like move you up here, do this shot. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get fancy. And then I'm gonna move you up here, and then do... Oh, no, that'll kill. Right, whew. Glad I didn't do that. I can do this first. So do this here, which will do knock back those two into each other. Then slide you back up and do a punch. We'll kill that other one, or do a pushback. Then there's 1 health left. Ugh. I can't really get this tank anywhere useful at all, which is fine. Which is there's all sorts of bullshit I can do right now, which is really cool. But I'm just gonna knock you away, and then I'm going to... That one has 1 life left. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to step here. Yeah, move you out of the way, and then give you a good punch. There we go. Nice and easy. I know that you still have a turn, but there's... Oh, can I... Here we go. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't matter which one that they're on. She's going to get hit from one of the emerging ones no matter what. I was going to try to, like, knock her off of the emerging tile, but it's fine. That little bit that shows up that says, like, hey, heads up, you have a thing you didn't move is very useful. All right, chill. Last turn, only 3 alive. Okay, and this one's easy. I'm just gonna do knockback on this one. So like this tank can't do any damage normally, but because it's standing next to a mountain, it's literally going to shoot this giant mantis bug into the mountain and kill it, which is great. It has 2 health, that one has 2 health. I can just do this. This is an easy kill. So there's 1. I'm gonna clear the board. 2. And 3. All right. Let me hit end turn. Yeah, we're good. Enemy turn, what enemies? There are no enemies. I can't believe it. Everybody all right? Thank you. Did you see that? Yeah, that's right. Rift walkers. Every time. 1,000 civilians protected. That's good. So as you see, that now scouts out those other 2 spots. I just remembered there's an achievement I'm slowly working towards. I don't know if I've gotten there yet. Have I? No. I've currently saved 88,000 civilians. If I get to 100,000, I'll get another achievement point, which is how you unlock stuff. All right, new places. I'm not going to do Archival Flats. You also notice Archival Flats has this blue thing, this like blue icon, which says defensive shields active. And so 3 of those cities have defensive shields, which basically is like, oh, this is a little bit easier. You'll also find them, none of these are 3 things, but sometimes you'll find ones that have 3 icons, and those are extra hard, and there's like a hazard or like something really shitty happening there. Right, so our options here are this old town where they want us to destroy the dam. This old earth dam used to generate power but has little use now. Destroying it will let the river reclaim the land and delay the VEC. Where my goals are to destroy the dam and to end the battle with less than 4 mech damage. And then Safeguard Valley, which is end the battle with less than 4 mech damage and protect the batteries, the emergency batteries, which are these little things right there. It's that 1 tile right there. Let me explain why I want more power. 1, my health isn't full. You start off only with 5 power cells. So if you can get that power grid up to 5 and then you keep healing it, that begins to increase this number here, which is called grid defense, which is the only random roll in the game. There is currently, for me, an 18% chance that when a building is hit, it doesn't take damage. That's the only random percentage thing in the game. It's so low that you can't count on it. You would never be like, and I'm going to let that one hit the building and hope my grid defense comes in, because that's like a big risk. But it's cool when it happens. You're like, yes, grid defense pulled through. So let's do Old Town because I like blowing up this dam. Okay, so this dam takes 2 damage. I'm gonna park my big combat mech over there so that she can just like fucking punch into it immediately. And then otherwise, I'm gonna kind of spread out my other units so there's things on both sides. All right, that one's gonna be a bit of a problem. Oh, that one's gonna be a bit of a problem. Okay, what I was hoping for, I'd been hoping that this bug and this bug would both be down here. That did not happen. I still think I'm gonna be fine. So what I'm gonna do is, and if I'm not, I can do a return reset. I'm just gonna walk over here and just punch the shit out of this dam and flood all this, which is great. Which also got rid of one of the emerging tiles, which is cool. So I need to be very, okay, I think I can do this. I can do this. Slide this cannon up here, Philip Tanagi, blast that boy, and then slide Coral, who is some sort of AI being, of which there are many, and have them shoot here, which will knock the bug away from the building, and turn. Yep, Windows first, then Mac and Linux, and then console. Maybe one day. No, nothing confirmed yet. Someone says, what do the forests do? So normally you think about forests in a tactics game, like, oh, that must totally give you like some sort of like cover bonus or something, but there's no to hit chance in this game, so it can't do that. Instead, what they can do is catch on fire, which is bad, because then you catch fire and you take damage, and that's bad. And again, that's a thing that I think is really like on point with what the genre is. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is, oh man, what I wanna do is knock this bug boy over this way, but that's not gonna happen. I could knock them that way. I really wish, so eventually this mech gets like a slide punch, like a dash punch, and I really wish I had that dash punch right now. Instead, I'm gonna punch this bug into the wall, and then I'm going to slide up and just do that same knockback trick, which again is gonna catch this forest on fire. And then I'm gonna start moving this cannon across. Yeah, the mountain cracked, y'all. Like, I punched that thing so hard, the mountain cracked. All right, this is a bad set of enemies. I'm just gonna say that outright. So the thing that just happened is the emergence of this Scion means that each of these other enemies has +1 health, which is going to make it a lot harder for me to deal with this bullshit. Okay, what can I do here? I can pull cannon up. I can do knockback. Is this one just standing here? This one's not doing anything this turn. I could do knockback here. God, I really want to kill this one, but I don't think I can this turn. How am I supposed to knock? I had a plan for this. I had a plan, and now, I could knock this bug into this fire. Then I could blast it with this artillery, which would do knockback on these two. It's gonna make this next turn really hard. But I think I'm gonna do this. I just have to live. I'm not trying to, I don't have to kill everything, right? That'll take another damage in a second. Oh, this one's gonna get hit. Oh, this one was shooting. I didn't realize that. Okay, reset turn. Check this shit out. All right. My computer died, so I can't see chat. 1 second. Yes, you can absolutely make them shoot each other. That's what I was trying to figure out if I could do here. So what I could do is I could shoot the artillery strike here, which would knock this one into the fire. And then, yeah, maybe this will work. Let's see. So that'll do no damage to slide it over. Then I can punch this one into that one. It's only doing 1 damage. I think I can take this hit. Yeah, let's do this. Knock into fire. 1. Punch for 3. Is that what that's going to be? Yeah, punch for 3. But then I'll take 2, like, basically immediately. Worth it. And then I'll slide this one in the way of this incoming attack and also shoot it once. It can take that one. It's fine. Fire damage taken. Shoots the Scion. Shoots me. Shoots me. And then the one won't emerge. But guess what? That's it. That went from turn 2 to turn 1, which means those won't emerge. There's only one turn left. So I won't have to deal with those ones that I blocked that turn. And instead, I think I'll be able to clear the board, maybe. So here's another really great thing. Is like, okay, you see all these things that are happening. This one's shooting, it's also on fire. This one is shooting, this one is shooting. What's gonna happen, there's an attack order thing that you overlay, and it says, hey, number 1, anything on fire is gonna take damage. So that means that this bug that's on fire, you know, it doesn't fire until turn 2. It's gonna burn before that happens. That'll cancel that out. I don't have to worry about that bug at all. That bug doesn't count, that bug dead. And I can deal with everything else, like these other bugs who are all shooting. Fortunately, I also don't have like a dope plan for them. Oh, yes I do. This is an easy one. Let's just slide over here. How much else does that one have left? It has 1 left. That has, so that'll do 1, and that'll do 1. Oh, I'm so close to killing it. Oh, here we go. Slide over there. Shoot this boy there. Give him a little punch. Oh wait, that's gonna put, worth it. I'll get the 2 XP from kills. I'd rather that. Oh, it instant killed the other ones because it got rid of their extra HP. They changed that. I've been playing this game for weeks. I think they just changed that. Normally they keep that little extra pip of HP that they had from before. So that's way better than it has been. All right, that's a win. All right, destroyed the dam, plus we ended with less than 4 mech damage. We get both of those reputation stars. Hell yeah. But because it was way over here, I didn't unlock any other new things to go travel to. So I'm gonna go here and also do safeguard, whatever this is.
My G-chat is open behind your game.
Oh, is it making noises? Do you want me to close it? Wait, is your G-chat open? It's not. Skype is. I'll quit Skype? I'll sign out. I'll quit Skype.
I know what it is.
I think it's on that machine. Yeah. It's fine.
Thank you.
No worries. All right, what do we got? So goal here is to protect this emergency battery. Lots of forest here. One of my other starting mechs or squads that I just got was like a big flame unit. And that's a cool one. And it sets things on fire in a big way. Listen, we got Discord and Skype. Sometimes Discord breaks, so you gotta go on Skype. That's just true.
Gotta have the backup plan.
You gotta have that backup plan. Drop, drop. Let's just block out this thing right away, and also maybe get some good like angled shots in. Flank it out. All right, I can handle this. Slide over, shoot down. That's a kill. Punch back is 2, and then that'll be. When's that? Okay, I can slide punch. I should have checked attack order. Fuck, I fucked that up. Reset turn. Yeah, the bug does still web up buildings, so they won't run away. You're right. Oh wait, no, I was fine. I was fine. God damn it, me. I was totally okay. I did not need to waste that reset. I thought this bug was attacking the building there, and it was extremely not attacking the building there. I thought that I'd killed that other bug. All right, now we're good. So that's gonna shoot that one and kill it. What's the turn order? That one's gonna shoot first. I'll just come down here and get one good shot in on this one because I can. Oh, and set it on fire, which means it'll take another 1 damage at the top of the turn. And so yeah, you will see some friendly fire in a second. That one's gonna miss, and then this one is gonna kill his bud. And stay dead, says a civilian inside of this apartment complex. That trick didn't work last time either, did it? Why would you do that again? All right, you're on fire already. That one's dead because the fire is gonna kill it. And then this one I'm going to march up and give it a good punch, knocking it back, and then this cannon will do knockback and kill them both. Boom. This game is so good at making you feel clever, like make you feel like, oh yeah, I already got a plan for this. And one of the things that I like best is the ways in which it feels like action scenes from actual like mech shows, from mech anime, from movies. Like it is never just I'm doing my damage. Like I love XCOM. I'm excited for BattleTech. But in those games, like what combat amounts to is like I'm pointing my gun and shooting at you. And the first new XCOM, Enemy Unknown, was so great because it produced a sort of sense of place via the cover system. Like suddenly a vending machine existed in the world as a way that it wasn't just backdrop, because you like slam your shoulder into it and like poke around and shoot or something. What I am going to do is test to see if this this thing that I think changed actually changed. So do one shot on you, then slide up and shoot you with my artillery, and then just punch you into some fire. I mean, this is just a kill. Yep, wow, that's such a huge change. This game is so much easier than it's been for the last, like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks of me playing it. Holy shit. Fire does not spread. You can imagine these, like, big areas of fire, so they do not spread, thankfully. I mean, it spreads, it feels like it spreads sometimes because you're attacking and, like, you're in the fire and they're attacking, and if there's a bunch of forests next to each other, you're going to end up seeing stuff, a lot of stuff get on fire like this, but it does not explicitly spread, no. All right, this is actually gonna be a little bit of a toughie. I can take this one hit though. So what I think I'm gonna do is artillery 1. I thought to do knockback into me, fuck. Okay. All right, so maybe 1 is actually this shot. Yeah, that's actually a kill, right? Because it does 1 and it does the knockback. All right, so that's easy. Then 2 is, what do I want to do here? At this point, it's just about maximizing like a kill, which is a weird thing, but maximizing XP basically. Can this one get a kill anywhere? I don't think it can, unfortunately. All right, I'm like fucking around and don't need to. So let's just get some damage in, do a little punch, call it a day. Yeah, the big change I was mentioning was yeah, so those little floating ones, the Scions, there's a bunch of different ones. They all have special abilities. So like one of them makes every Vec blow up when you kill it, doing AoE damage, which sucks. And previously, this specific one, if I'm remembering right, I'm pretty sure this is the case, because I've never seen the thing that happened before where I killed one and the board cleared, and I'm certain I've tried it. If you killed them before, it like would get rid of whatever the highest block of health was. You know what I mean? So let's say a creature normally had 1 health, but now it had 2 health. If you'd already hit it for 1 and killed the thing that gave it that bonus 1, it didn't die. It just still had that bonus health. It still had its regular health left. Now it feels like it's taking from the bottom instead of from the top of the health bar, which means that like it feels like it's doing 1 damage to everything when you kill it, which I think is a change. Anyway, we're gonna go to this research center and defend this diesel train. Old Horace here is going strong. He's vital for our supply lines. Thanks, Mr. CEO. So this is a fun one. This supply train has to get across the map. And also it's a train, which means it's hard to defend. This is a kind of a pain in the ass. I like this mission a lot, but it's frustrating. So also I should be clear, these maps are procedurally generated, but the general structure of these missions is not. Also a time pod just landed. I've been waiting for one of these. This is also part of the kind of meta structure of the game. When these time pods drop, they are the things that give you the like new pilots, I think pilots is the main thing that carries over. They can also give you equipment or reactor cores to upgrade your stuff. Yeah, but Tide Pod just dropped, exactly. All right, so I'm gonna be really careful here. I only need to do 1 damage to this one. So this train is gonna try to go forward and crash into this thing. So I don't want that to happen at all. So I have to kill you. Each of those does 2. How far is this going to move? So it's going to move 2 spaces up next turn, which means I can't put something here or else I will crash into it. And that is part of the dilemma here. But I think I have a plan. Do I have 4 move on this? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so step 1, shoot you away. Step 2. Oh, this is not going to work the way I want it to. Shit. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Oh, okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. Step 2, blast those both, moving them off. And that moves this one close enough for me to punch safely from here. Which again, like, do you see what I mean when I say it has the arc of or has like the sort of feel of an action sequence, which is like, all right, we're gonna fire artillery behind it, which drags it closer, and then I'm gonna knock it the fuck out. And like, that is a sequence you can imagine happening in a show or in a movie. Whereas like, it's not just, oh, I punched it. It's just like, yes, yes, yes. So Swash Talkie says that combo just sold the game to me. Oh fuck, I didn't see the building in the back. No. Do I want to blow my reset turn on this? Yes. Let's see if we can find a better. Let's see if we can find a better solution. All right. So that doesn't work. There's an easier solution here. I'm just being an asshole, right? Which is, can I just get this? That won't do a knockout. Fuck. I think I got it. I think I got one. Let's see if this works. I can shoot this here, then I can artillery right into it and knock this one back up. Then I can move my punchy mech here and knock them this way, which I think will keep the train safe, but will do knockback damage into this whatever this is called, a leaper. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. I think it'll work. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's fine. So that's 1. 2 is this. Is this 2? Yes, this is 2. I just realized there might be a timing issue. No, we're good. 3 is this punch. And we should be good. So this is going to fire. It's going to hit my artillery, but it won't hit the train. All right. I don't mind the artillery getting shot once. It's fine. It's in the back lines. I know, Coral. I know. I know you need to get repaired, bud. All right, this sucks. This is a rough one because I can't get anything on this side. I can't shoot them on this side in a way that will. So they've kind of blocked this area out, which means that like if I. Okay, so the train can't be knocked, which is good. I can do this. And then I can like, can I get all the way around with you? No, I can't. Fuck. That'll damage that. There's an upgrade for this artillery unit that like prevents you, which would that like will make it so that I believe so that you can shoot into buildings without causing them damage and just do the knockback around, which would be really fucking useful right now. All right, what if I... Yeah, same composer as the FTL soundtrack, yes. I think I'm gonna take a hit here somewhere. I think I would rather take a building hit than a train hit. I want these victory points badly. There's also a possibility that there's straight up just a solution here that I'm not seeing, which, like, that's how it goes often. I could do like knockback here for 1, then I could do a shot here to knock that back into that one, which does another 1, but that's just like not enough. They've picked a very good defensive spot. But I really want to kill that one. That's the one I want to kill. Someone says, can you move through friendlies? I don't think so. I think that no, you cannot. I don't have any way to test that right now. Do I? It's 1, 2. No, you can't, because otherwise, or yes, you can, but it counts that move. It counts that move as a tile. So like this is a 3 move unit, and that means 1, 2, 3. But if I could get here if I had 4. So yes, you can move through friendlies. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take an L here. I just want to figure out which one to take. I think this train's just gonna get partially hit. I think that's just like where we're at, unfortunately. Okay, but since we know the train is gonna get hit, can I just lay into this fucking thing? The answer is yes. Sorry, front of train. Sorry, bud. I'm gonna use this turn to go get that pod. That's better than not having the pod. And then I'm going to do this, which will do one more. And then this fire is gonna kill this unit next turn, or in between turns. Oh wait, did I not punch? Oh yeah, I can't do anything with this unit, right? I could like step in a direction here and cause some fire, but that's not really worth it. Train goes last in order. NPCs go last, if I remember right. I can still get 1 point out of that train, even though it's damaged. And next turn should be better. Yeah, next turn is going to be better. I'm not going to like lock it down in that same way. Ah, fuck. No, I think this is fine. I think this is manageable in a way that the last one was just not. So what I can do here is I can do this knockback. And I can do this shot. And then I can punch this one. Oh, I can't punch that one out of the way unless this one's... All right, we're going to see a building get hit here because I just don't have the moves to prevent it. Let's decide which one I want to see get hit. You know what? Let's just let this one swing, and I'm going to knock this one into the water for funsies. There we go. All right. Oh, you're right. The train can't move once it's damaged. You're right. Oh, yo, resisted. Shout outs to that structure right there that resisted it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love that you can still get that random chance of good shit happening. It just, you can't get the like 90% shot that misses. All right, let's open this door. All right, so what do we get? We got a science class weapon that sucks. I mean, it's a cool weapon. What it does is it flips the direction that an enemy is attacking, but I don't have a science class mech, which means for me to use this costs an extra point of power, which is expensive. I do get a reactor core, and that is great. So, for instance, I'm gonna install that reactor core here. I'm gonna take the point out of move and put them both into dash, which now makes that punch a dashing punch. All right, shit is popping off right now. Warning, Hive Leader, drawn off by your offensive against the Vec. The Hive Leader is assaulting the corporate HQ. So let's hop into corporate HQ. Some kind of Vec abomination is approaching our headquarters. Whatever it is, it must be stopped. He's like this now. This is how he sounds. All right, so they have a Scion abomination, which is great. And then the goal is to protect the corporate tower. This corporate tower is actually really well defended already. There's only one direct tile where it can be hit. That's really fantastic. All right, so this Scion abomination fucking sucks. Every other Vec gets +1 HP, plus regeneration, so they heal every turn, plus they explode on death, which means like it is priority numero uno, 100%. We just gotta lay into that thing immediately. Fucking bugs, I swear to Christ. All right, lots of action here. Oh boy. And so here's the thing I love about Scions as like an enemy type is that they suck. Is that they are like legitimately a pain in the ass to deal with because killing them directly, like they never threaten something directly. So if you're putting resources on them to kill, that means that you're not dealing with other fires that are spreading, metaphorically, which again sucks because like they're threatening this building. Now part of me is like, fuck it, you know, if they die, they die, but that's probably rude, right? Can I make those two hit each other? Yeah, I can do, let's do, all right. So I think I'm gonna do knockback 1, which frees that building up. Then I'm gonna push this one forward and up, like so. And then I'm gonna do a knockback punch here, which is only 2, but is enough to get this one on top of this emergent zone or whatever, this emerging zone, which means it'll take another damage on the top of its turn. So it couldn't kill it right away, but good turn all said. Fuck, I forgot about the Scion regeneration, that sucks. I was hoping to get that kill that right there, but that's not gonna happen. All right, that Scion's fucking dead. I really wanted you two to just stay next to each other. That would have been great, actually. All right, that's an easy building protection right there, because I can just do the AoE on both of them again. Ooh, wait 1 second. I think that the way this is gonna work is I'm gonna do knockback and then it's gonna explode in the 4 cardinal directions and do damage to both of them. Hell yeah, that was perfect. Love it when that happens. Then I'm going to come back here and do knockback to protect those buildings. That looks clear. And then I'm gonna just do some fucking bullshit and back her up and then do a dash punch because I can. I didn't do anything different except that it looked dope as hell. So I did it. All right, I think this one died. No, it won't, it'll just take 1 damage there. All right. Yeah, it was definitely the victory lap of punches. So a special thing with this, with the character I'm playing currently, that's great. I don't think it's shown up yet, but her basic ability is that she is unaffected by webbing and smoke. Smoke is, I'll show smoke before this is over so you can see it, but it's another kind of debilitating effect. I love it when it happens because what happens is like one of these bugs will be like, I got you in my web. They don't say that because they don't speak, but like, rah, web. And then she's like, no. And it's just like, it falls off around her and it's so good. You just like imagine her just being the dopest, just the absolute dopest. All right. I think there's another pretty easy turn. So that's a kill. That's an easy kill. I'm trying to see if there's a way to meet. Oh, I've missed that this one was still alive. That one's gonna burn to death. It's fine. Oh, I think I just do, that's a kill, right? Because they're both on fire now. Then that's a punch kill. And then this is a artillery kill. And turn. Being able to like, once you feel like you have that degree of comfort and expertise on how to clear the field like that, it begins to feel just so, so good. I can get 1 kill there. Oh, it was a fun kill. 1. How you feel about the water? Not good? Plop. And then punch. And that is the first island complete. Not a single Vec life sign detected in the region. You've wiped them out. So if I had not failed that train, I would have gotten another bonus thing here. He would have been like, wow, you did everything right. Take some free shit. Here's a person that you can add to your crew or whatever. So I got 3 grid defense from this character, this like random character basically. They all level up and also all have bonuses. So now my grid defense is up to 21, which is pretty good. This artillery mech, not quite as close to leveling up. She is max level, which is like, it's cool, but also it means all that XP she gets is wasted to some degree. And then before you leave the island, you go and you spend your reputation because they have stuff that you can come buy and also sell. Like, I'm not gonna use this confused shot, so I'm gonna sell it for a point. And now I have like a lot of points. What do we have available? We have the Hermes engine, dash in a line, pushing adjacent tiles. This is the first time I've seen this. That's a cool weapon. That's pretty cool. Grappling hook, which is yank something towards you. Maximum rotation. Oh, that's cool. Kickoff boosters. That's expensive. Oh no, it's free, and then you can also spend 2 to give you +1 movement. And then smoke bomb. I love smoke bomb so much. It's also goofy as hell, so I'm gonna buy it. And then I'm going to max out my grid defense, and then buy 2 reactor cores. All right, where should I put this smoke bomb at? It's probably most useful on the mech. So the way smoke works is you just hop over something and then you drop some smoke on it. It's like a bomb, and then it can't do anything. It's like, ah, fuck, I can't see anything. I'm in smoke. One of my favorite teams is very smoke-oriented. They're all about those clouds, and they also fill it with like lightning, so it just does damage also. It's sick. Let's put it on this mech just because it's fun. Actually, that's a mistake. That's a mistake, I think. It already has dash punch. It already has some mobility. Let's put it on. Let's put it on this cannon. This cannon's just gonna jump over shit now. And then we also have some extra. We have 2 reactor cores. I'm torn because I could put 1 here, which would let it shoot into buildings without damaging them, which is huge. But I could also put it into like. I could both of them here and turn this into a 2 damage thing. Let's do 1 here. Let's do this building as immune, and then come over here and drop 1 in here already and make the pull move up. And then once I get another one, I'll slide it into damage instead. All right, leave island. So there's other islands here too. I think maybe what I should do is actually back out and maybe show 1 more team before we wrap. That seems like a fun idea. So. Obviously had a decent run there. The basic structure of the game is that once you complete 2 islands, your final mission shows up and you can try to fight that whenever you want, which is difficult. But let's back out, I'll switch teams, and I'll maybe go to a different starter island. So this is really fun. Abandoned timeline. You'll send a pilot to a new timeline and lose all of the progress, yes? So you pick which character you want to send back. I'll send back Camilla, but I'm also going to just probably bail on her, let her take a break. And switch to a different time traveler just to show off somebody else. The thing that kind of sucks is no one else has any XP, right? So like only your last traveler carries XP from timeline to timeline. So switching, I do wish that they kind of de-incentivized you from just sticking with the same 1 character indefinitely. Archimedes is super dope, and maybe I'll show Archimedes. Archimedes has move again after shooting, and there's a really dope combo I like with Archimedes. Carlson again is just bonus XP. Bethany Jones is great because she starts with a shield. I really like using her on Zenith Guard. Zenith Guard is one of my favorite squads. Again, I have 2 more squads left. The Frozen Titans and the Hazardous Mechs. Very broadly, the Riftwalkers are the ones that you just saw. They're very basic. They do lots of knockback. The Rusting Hulks do all of this like smoke stuff. So like this jet does that smoke bomb. Flies over a target, dropping an explosive smoke bomb, which does 1 damage, but also this rocket mech has a thing called the storm generator that turns all smoke into electric smoke, which makes it like fire, and that it does damage on the turn at the beginning of the turn to anything inside of it. And also it shoots a rocket and leaves behind a trail of smoke behind it. And then the pulse mech just goes like knockback. And I've used a bunch of different pilots and all of these mechs in a way that are really cool. I'm not going to do that like deep dive on all of these. Flame Behemoths set stuff on fire. Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg has one of my favorite weapons, which is this lightning whip that does like connected attacks. And one of its upgrades is that you can connect through buildings without harming the buildings. And so you end up with these like one of its. I haven't done it yet, but one of the achievements is Chain Whip, which is go through 10 different tiles. So you kind of like build a whole circuit with that Chain Whip. It's very cool. It's really cool. And then Steel Judoka are like, they're like, there's a judo mech. It's a judo mech what tosses things. The Siege mech does like big knockback. It's like another big knockback focused on kind of like control the area. Also, this Gravity mech has hormones. I don't know. It makes other enemies do extra damage to each other. It's because they're hormoned up. I don't know.
You know when you get hormones.
You know that face when you get hormones. Yeah. So yeah, let's use the Zenith Guard, which is cool because it has this big laser mech, and then let's switch to Archimedes. We made a mech with glands, says Were Gazelle. Yeah. So briefly, this is like a complete waste because I've already maxed out their basic shit. I've not gotten any of their victory. I've gotten no victory medals. I was 1 turn away from a win, and like literally, if one thing had soaked damage for 1 turn, I would have won. So it goes. But really briefly, you know, let's just hop in. Let's just hop right in. We have desert, we have ice. Let's do desert. Desert's one of my faves. Sorry, that robot was just talking about how there's a robotic uprising over here on Pinnacle, which is where these robots are from. These robots are from this place, Pinnacle Robotics, which is a robotics corporation run by this cool AI named Zenith. But we're gonna mess with this terraforming corporation called the Rust Corp. There's also detritus disposal, which is cool. It's like just a lot of acid and tech shit. It's very industrial. But let's do this. Let's do this one here. Don't think for a moment I'm falling for the time traveler stories, but your mechs, they are undeniably impressive. That's what she sounds like. So what are my mechs? We have a laser mech that has a burst beam that just shoots in a straight line and does like 3 damage, 2 damage, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 indefinitely and pierces. One of its upgrades is that your allies are immune, which is an important upgrade to get. There is the charge mech, which rams shit. It just rams shit. It does 1 damage to itself and it does 2 damage to whatever it's hitting. And then there's the defense mech, which is rad because it can just pull things towards you, but it also has this limited use shield projector where twice per battle you can just put shields on stuff. And shields mean that you take no damage. All right, what do we got? We have the Sierra Quadrant, which is that volatile Vec. I don't fuck with volatile Vec at all if I can't help it. This is protect these 2 bombs. Those bombs are very important narratively. And this is a train mission. Let's do this one because it's going to be hard. All right, so let's get this laser mech out here. Oh, fuck. Remember I was like, I don't fuck with volatile mechs, or Vex? This fucking goddamn Scion is right here. It's going to turn them all into volatile mechs. Oh, pod immediately. Sick. Please don't step on that pod, please. Thank you. Okay. Not the ideal start. Okay. Oh, I can't get this fucking brute all the way over to where I need to get it to. Shit. Wait, 1, 2. Wait, I should be. Oh, no, I can't because this mech is here. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So I think I'm going to do close-up shot on this one, kill it. Then. Ah, wait, is this going to. Will this kill? No, I think it's fine. I don't think I'll run over this time pod by doing this. I hope. So kill there. All right, let's just do it. Laser. Charge. And then, yeah, I didn't kill it, thank God. And then I'll use this attraction pulse to pull you in one and protect this. These are like prototype bombs, basically. So this is like an artillery bug. These artillery bugs, they just shoot a lot. They shoot in big arcs. That's kind of a pain in the ass. All right, but what I could do is, they're each 2, right? Oh, I can't get this to a really great place, can I? 1. My plan was, oh, this is fine. Slide over, pull in. Oh, this will kill it. Fuck. Nope, can't do this. Might have to reset this turn. I mean, maybe I don't have to. Let's think. So the thing that I was gonna do was I was gonna pull over my charging mech and then charge into them and kill at least one of them. But then this one would take damage on when this emerging one hits and would kill the pilot here, which is no good. I could step forward and then laser and kill them both, but then I don't think I have anything that can get over here to knock that one away, which would destroy this bomb, and that would be bad because it would also hit me because it's a bomb. So I might have to reset this turn. Let's reset this turn. Use up my reset. Yeah, I could also just shield, but like, I don't know that I can shield in a way that you can't do two things, right? So I'd already pulled this bug over, so I can't pull that bug over and then also move and shield. Let's see, is there another play here? Yes, there's a very obvious one actually, which is I pull this one down and then I run this one up and I go blap and kill them both with my super laser. Let this one miss, and then on this turn, I can go back, grab that pod, and also heal myself. Every unit can heal itself. They just spend a turn to heal. That also clears any sort of fire or anything like that, or freezing, any of the effects. Someone says limited reset seems unfun. I hope they make it an option. I'm sure, I think it's cool if they make it an option, but I will say that like half of the fun most situations are solvable, and you just beat this game in 1 or 2 runs. Like, you would always win if you could reset every turn infinitely, because there's just about always a solution, and that's, I think, is intentional in terms of how the game is designed, and so I'm a little torn on that, is what I'd say. I might just take the hit from this one, because that'll be, it's not a kill, but it's close. Or, Right, so I can kill one of those two. I can, oh, I can't, oh, here we go, this is fun. This is a fun one. All right, so I'm gonna take, oh, I did the wrong one. Fuck, I meant to kill this one. Shit, and so yeah, my reset is used. Sometimes you fuck up. Sometimes that's how it be. All right, so that building's gonna get hit. What my plan was, which was a really fun plan, was knock this one away, take the hit from that one, and then you'll see what I'm gonna do over here. This part of it's still gonna work, at least. Hit those two, and then I'm gonna use my attraction pulse to pull this one in and crush it against my body. Give it a big old bear hug. And now I'm just gonna hope that these buildings soak that defense, but at 15, I doubt it. Power lost 100 casualties, no good, no good. My unit, this unit was webbed. I could not get over there and shield the cities, and also I couldn't have possibly, I would have had to have gotten to a place that could have like been in line. I don't think there was a move there for it. But what I could do here, no, because that'll do damage to that one. It's at 2 health? Yeah, okay. So that could be a kill for one of them, but not both. This, I could shield. What 2 things could I shield here that actually make a difference? Not much. Boy, I wish this was 1 over. Let's see. So we get that knocked back safely. I can shoot this one, but then one of these 2 bombs is just in a bad way. More buildings are going to get hit here, y'all. This is what I get for jumping to the second map with no upgrades, right? So do 3, 2. I'm going to position up here for this, just in case. Honestly, it's more important for me to protect, and this is like a fucked thing, but like I have to protect these bombs. I need those level up points way more than I need to have my power grid safe right now. I think I can keep the power grid safe otherwise. So I think this is zap them and then pull them away. Okay, wait, maybe there is a way to do this. Maybe there's a way to do... Let's see. Because I don't need to kill both of them. I could just shield... No, I just don't think I have the points. Alright, so I'm going to lose one of these buildings, but I think I can protect... Okay, I can do knockback here, I can do a kill here, I can do knockback here, but that knockback's bad. That knockback doesn't help anybody. Man, if it was one step closer, I could do it. But I can't pull it one step closer. I can shield any two things next to each other, basically. Like, I'll show you what the shield looks like. It's just like a 2-block next to each other radius, like that. Which is part of the problem here, which is like... And you can't do it right next to you either. It's like an artillery shot. So there has to be a single step of distance, which means the only way I can shield this one is to also give it a shield, which sucks. Let's see. Yeah, they have to be next to each other. I mean, so you can use it twice though, right? So like that would be one turn, and then another turn would be another two. God. All right, Clara. That could be knockback. I think I'm just gonna have to do one of these things that I know will work, but not be perfect, right? So. Oh! I don't need to do shit. That one was on a sand pile. Fuck, I should have been paying more attention. God damn. We're good now. We're good. So that one was on a piece of sand. When sand gets shot, it turns into smoke. Units inside of smoke cannot attack or repair. We're good. We're totally golden. Because now I can just flap, and then yes, I can slide up and then do a shield here, which keeps that one shielded. Hell yeah. Whew. Yep. There we go. I completely missed it. That was a desert tile. Huh, close one. Region secured. Give me those stars and that time pod. Let's see what's in this time pod. Ooh, self-destruct. Great, good. I'll hold on. I'll put it on something. It's a free thing. There's an ability I love that's like medical equipment or something that lets you just heal. Just heal yourself. Which is useful. Or it doesn't let you heal, sorry. It means that pilots never die. And so if you ever get like the self-destruct plus medical equipment bonus build, that's a good synergy right there. I'll put this into Clara's charge mech just in case. And then I also now have a point, so I have a reactor point, and I can turn on fire and forget, which means that Archimedes can now move and shoot. Here's a nice thing also is I can just go here and, I could just do like, Metal Gear Rex. Is it all caps? Or is it just that? We remember. Anyway, Metal Gear Rex out there right now. Metal Gear Rue, exactly. All right, so I have 2 high threat detected ones, which is, yeah, I thought it was all caps. Okay. People are pointing out that this is just Metal Gear Rex, and they're not wrong. Fox Plateau is that train one. Dust Bowl is we're gonna defend these solar farms, which is rough because there's also just an extra really tough Vec that's already out there. So it'll be 4 out the gate, and then is this also 1 extra alpha? Yeah. Kill at least 7, protect the power generator. Oh, also, one of these missions here is destroy 2 mountains, because she believes that there are Vec in the mountains. It could be. That might be true. I could heal up here because there's 2 solar farm things to grab. And also that would unlock these 2. Let's do the scrapyard. I think I can kill 7 enemies easier than I can destroy 2 mountains. All right, confirm. The mechs are here. It's true. True they are. Oh, yeah, line it up for me, actually. That'd be great. Okay. You want to see some dope shit? So remember, Archimedes has a new ability, which is move again after shooting. 1. Oh, does he not? Did they change this? They changed this. No. Okay. Again, in the pre-release build, he used to have an ability to just shoot twice. He could just do any other move twice. So I was just like, all right, blap, 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 and it was really good. Oh, they've made him way weaker. They nerfed my boy Archimedes. This is gonna change what I wanted to do this turn. I was just gonna shoot twice, so it was gonna be great. I can still get a kill here. It's not the end of the world. I'll slide over here, slide up here, do that knockback, and then do my sick bear hug trick. And then you know what? Yeah, let's. Actually, wait, I don't want to block anything because I want to kill 7 enemies, which means I need them to just keep coming in. Oh, but this is a mountain. I did pick the mountain one. My bad. So I will have to destroy some mountains soon. Good to know. Yeah. All right, that last one is 100% the thing that I wanted. Remove your webs at once, Vec, or I shall be forced to remove you. I think it's what that robot just said. Boom. I'll fuck up some mountains real quick. That's a kill, that's a kill. You know what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna kill this one. Like straight out. And then I'm gonna just shield up these 2 with Omar. That way I also just get a shield on the power generator this turn. I'm gonna set up Archimedes to maybe shoot into some mountains next turn if I can. I need to kill 2 more enemies to get the most out of this. That's not what I wanted. This robot's about to get hit real bad, y'all. So that's 1, that's a 1. Okay, not the end of the world. Is the end of the world is this does not have another shot in it, unfortunately. And this one's webbed. Oh, this went bad. This went real bad. Oh, man, I could get it. So I can shoot off and move it out the way. That I can do. Oh. Yeah, like shooting that dude is not a problem. After I shoot him off, like I can keep Archimedes safe. Archimedes being safe is fine. That move after shoot is still going to protect Archimedes. But what I can't do is charge anything with this mech without it dying. And I can't shield it because this mech is on lockdown right now. It can't shield itself or anything. So one of these characters is gonna die right now, for sure. Yeah, like I may as well self-destruct, right? Someone says, can you, if you pull the Scorpion away from Archimedes, can he move? Yeah, that's true. I could pull this Scorpion off. Good call, yes. Seer235, completely right. I could pull this one off, which frees up Archimedes to like come down here and get a kill. But then this building still gets hit, right? Which maybe that's fine. Maybe I let that building, yeah, I think that's the play. Let the building get hit, keep my pilots alive. So that frees, then come down here and get this kill, yeah. And then yeah, like I could do the sacrifice shot thing, right? I can kill it to save these people, but I don't think that's a long run play that makes sense. Yeah, I think I just have to let this one swing. I'll use this turn to you know what, I'm gonna move closer down though, and then I'll repair. No, I'm blocking that mount on purpose. I don't want 4 out on this turn. 3 is fine. Dealing with 3 is going to give me enough. I only have to kill 1 more at this point, so. Y'all really all flew up there, huh? Like way out of the way? For real? Fuck off. Y'all are truly doing the most, and it's not appreciated. All right. So I can kill this one with that one. I can kill this one. Oh, can I not? Am I out of shields? No, I have 1 shield left. Okay. So that's 1. That's 2 with Rex. And then 3 can be a shield on either one of these other ones, but I can't save them all. Because there's 4. If there are 4 under attack, right? And I only have 3. I only have 3 folks. And there's not like a way to double this up cleanly. No. All right. Someone says you're going to need to destroy 1 more mountain. Not sure if you're going to be able to do that. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like I could, but at loss of life to one of these other fools. I don't think that I have a shot anywhere that would do both. Oh, I can't do this. I almost ran up and did this shot, and that would have killed. That would have killed that one. That would be bad. That would be real bad. It's just pull 1 enemy in a straight line. Like it's literally just the thing you hit gets pulled. Yeah, I can't like go up and also I couldn't get this one up to here anyway to do. I see the thing that you're talking about, but I don't have the distance. I don't have the range. Oh, undo move. I was like, wait, what? Oh, she can't get all the way up here. Fuck. Okay. Maybe 1 kill there. I could shield this one or this one. Oh, but the problem here is, okay, no. Okay, so I can kill this one with Rex, then kill this one with the Charger, with Charge Mech, and then shield the other one. I think that's my only real play. Again, this is definitely the second map, and without having that first round of upgrades. Yeah, I could totally pull that shield. I could totally pull this mech so that it attacks this. Or I can pull this one down so it attacks the city. That's totally a viable thing. Yeah. But then I'm wasting a turn, right? Like what I want to do is kill 3 of them to keep my power grid up, or I can let the power grid slip and kill a mountain instead. Yeah, let's get the. Ooh, man, let's get the bonus points, maybe. Yeah, let's get the bonus points. Is it really worth that trade? No, it's not, because I'm just going to end up healing later anyway. So yeah, that's not worth that trade. So 1, 2, and then shield the. How much damage does this do? 1. That's also 1. Yeah. Let's get this one because it's fun. There we go. All right. Yeah, you need line of sight to use gravity. There are other gravity weapons where there are artillery gravity weapons, or there are other like push weapons, but this one is, oh, hey, that one resisted. Hell yeah. Nice work, people in that building. Yeah. And yeah, you can turn bonus points into health later, but that's like, I would do that. I'm at such a low health point that it didn't really matter that way. All right, this is a fun one. Proving Grounds, Vec Threat Detected. We didn't get my favorite one here. One of my favorite missions here is terraform an area back into a desert, which is, you get like a weird terraforming unit. But this one will be cool. This is, apparently there is a lightning storm happening down here right now, which that's gonna be great. And maybe we'll do this mission and then wrap. All right. An artillery one, a scarab here, a hornet there, 2 hornets. All right, that hornet's not a problem. Lightning, these spots that have this little lightning bit, that's an instant kill. So even if there's like a 5 health unit, dead. All right, big important ones are these 2 down here, obviously. Let's just get in there and fuck them up. Oh, did I not get, I could not get, I did not do that right. I'm like clearly on tilt right now. Reset that turn. Extremely on tilt right now. Because I cannot get close enough to do the kill that I wanted to do there. But I can do this other one. So that's 1. Then 2 is this one. And then 3 is, I'm just gonna preemptively, ah, fuck. Oh, I missed, fucking, my mouse slid, goddamn. All right, well, bad play. That's okay. And then I have to kill 7 enemies, fuck it, let them come. I was trying to barricade or shield both of these, it didn't happen. Oh, so it goes. I'm like looking at the clock, I know I have to podcast soon, getting distracted. Yeah, I should up my sensitivity. You're right. That's it. All right, so that one just walked itself into a thunderstorm. That one's dead. Don't even worry about the one up there. So the play here is probably just to shoot this one and kill it and then charge the other one. I think it's more fun if I yank it away, if Omar yanks Rex away and then Rex walks over and just blasts them all. I think that's more funny. So I'm going to do that. I think I have the 1, 2. No, I wouldn't have the range, would I? 1, 2. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. We're good. We're good. Hey, come over here. Then walk here. And then zap them both. Hell yeah. And then that one's just going to get hit by the fire damage. Or by the, sorry, by the environmental, the lightning damage. And so I'm going to use this turn to heal up. Actually, I'm going to move you over here and then repair. You can only repair yourself, I believe. You can't repair anything else near you unless you have a special like ability that does that. Omar says that's way better than an archive airstrike. One of my favorite missions in the first map, in the first island, is the CEO was like, oh, we found some old bombers. We're gonna just like help you out with those. And then he's also like, we don't know how to use them or anything. Like, we're just gonna kind of make it up as we go along. And it does not go well. It doesn't, they just kind of bomb randomly. This is an easy one, actually, because I can ram out of the webbing and go just like knock the shit out of that Scion, which makes them so that they don't explode when they hit you anymore. And then I can, I mean, fuck it, ooh, no, I can't do the thing I wanted. I wanted to like pull this one over one and then try to get them both, but I can't do that, unfortunately. Oh, but I can do this. Slide up here and then pull this one into the lightning and then get this kill here. Easy, easy peasy. Zap. There's lots of character in this game. I'd say like the biggest difference, I mean, there's obviously tons of differences between this and FTL, but this isn't a game where I feel as much for my pilots as I did for my FTL crew. Like, obviously I want to keep them alive. I wish that the kind of randomly generated pilots, in this case Clara and Omar, were like had a little bit more character, either through more banter or through, I don't know what the thing I want is, but I want to feel more like I care about them than I currently do. And you know, there are ways that you could make that happen. Well, I can't shoot from here because that would destroy that building in the background, which is no good. How far can you get? Okay, so I can do the same trick. Pull you over one into the lightning. I can. Oh, and I can just. You can take. Oh wait, no, it can't. Is it going to do 2 damage? Fuck, it will. Oh, I can just rush out of here. That works too. And then I can move up and then get the shot this way. And that is a turn. Look at that. Boom. So those little puzzles there are like not puzzles, but someone earlier said like it's less of a war game and more of a for the exact phrasing you use, a spatial puzzle. It's like a spatial tactics game in a way that I don't traditionally think of these games as being. I would say that like Chroma Squad did some of that. I think Mario and Rabbids does some of it too, obviously, but this is so tight and so transparent and so just like, here is the design, here is everything that's going to happen next turn, address it. It just feels really great. Again, it's out now, it's 15 bucks, which is like a real reasonable rate. It has a lot to do. I'm gonna abandon this timeline also. Send back Archimedes. Sorry, Clara, sorry, Omar. Y'all are gone now in this timeline. Good luck. There's just like, there's still a lot for me to do, even though I've put in, again, what did I put in? 12 hours? 16, 18? 18 hours. I still feel like I have a lot to do. It's one of those games where like, I really want to just get all of the medals and all of the achievements and really want to figure out how everything works, right? Like, one of the, for instance, like Stormy Weather is deal 12 damage with electric smoke in a single battle. And by default, I don't know that squad can do it, but with the right, time traveler, with the right other drops, other equipment to add, I totally could. And figuring all of that out right now has been a blast. So super high recommendation. The sort of feeling of like being stuck and figuring out your anime-ass solution to the puzzle of whatever you're in. And again, they're not set puzzles, right? They're not like pre-designed puzzles, but the sort of, fuck, I've been backed into a corner. Nothing is gonna go right here. Everything's falling apart. And then be like, wait. If I, 1, 2, 3, that feels so good. It's the first time that I've played a tactics game since Invisible Ink that's made me feel that specific feeling of like finding the very specific path to cut through something. And that comes from that feeling of transparency instead of the sort of like, I think this plan will work, let's roll the dice and see. I'm happy with those. I'm excited for Tactical Tuesday tomorrow. We're gonna get back to XCOM 2. But like, I really love this design. It really tickles something deep in my brain. And also there's giant robots. So of course I love it. Again, 15 bucks on Steam right now. I'll have a full review hopefully tomorrow. That's gonna do it for us today. We're gonna go record Waypoint Radio and then maybe come back in the afternoon for another stream. We'll see. No promises on that one. But until then, peace.